Radio Eerste Rivier, onze stasie, onze talent, onze mense. WhatsApp ons by 064 536 9095. Talk to us, die ding ruk hier.
February is Rare Disease Month. Everyone deserves equal opportunities and access to healthcare. But for those of us with a rare disease, we are more likely to face misdiagnosis, treatment inequality, and isolation. This Rare Disease Day, light up in solidarity with over 300 million people living with a rare condition. Visit rarediseases.co.za.
Are you a business owner, farmer, employer, or manager? CISA helps you with all your labor law and legal compliance needs. Let us take care of your UIF, OHS, BEE, POPI compliance and labor law, so that you can focus on running your business with peace of mind. Visit us at cisa.co.za. That's SEESA.co.za. Since 1998. CISA. Your business sorted.
More music. The biggest variety. On your #1 radio station. your number one radio station.
Radio Easterrivier.
Radio Easterrivier, onze stasie, onze talent, onze mense. WhatsApp ons by 064 536 9095. Talk to us, die ding ruk hier.
More music, the biggest variety, on your number one radio station.
Radio Easterrivier.
Radio Easterrivier, onze stasie, onze talent, onze mense. WhatsApp ons by 064 536 9095. Talk to us, die ding ruk hier.
Good morning, listeners. You are tuned into the leading internet radio station in Cape Town, and I'm your host, Henry Prins, that will be keeping you company until 12 o'clock. So today we have a very special guest joining us. As you know, we do inspirational stories in our community, and today's inspirational story is Kristy Matthews. Obviously, Kristy is the top achiever at Apex High Matrix 2025. So we'll be talking about the achievements and what led to this great results. If you want to be part of the conversation, drop us a WhatsApp on 064-536-9095 with any questions or requests, or you can jump on our Facebook live stream where you can interact directly with us. So our opening songs, Boland cover song by Nilo and Derek, and then also Clinton Viljoen with Human. So I hope you have enjoyed the music, and if you have just joined us, good morning and welcome to the show. So Kirsty, welcome to Radio East River. You can greet the listeners and just tell them shortly where you're from.
Hi everyone, so my name is Kristy Matthews and I am from East River. Yes.
Wow, East River. So you've been staying here all along?
Yes, I was born in Makassar, but I moved here from a very young age, so East River is my hometown.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Kirsty, which schools did you attend and what challenges did you face during your school time?
So I attended Apex High School, and the challenges was that the biggest challenge was for the Matrix 2025 was just that we started high school during COVID. So it was COVID. So grade 8 was literally just, it wasn't a full year. Our curriculum was cut, and that just made it harder. And then after that, then it was for me just bad influences. And then, so that was about grade 9 and 10. And then bad influences, bad friends. And then in grade 10, late grade 10, grade 11, then I met my person, and then that's when my life changed, and now I'm probably the best version from when I started high school.
Wow. Yeah, I can remember, Kirsty, when because obviously you and my daughter were started the same year in and it was during COVID. It was difficult. I remember the pressure, the late nights, the staying after school, working till 5 o'clock. That was difficult, and obviously some things that you had to do at home. Online, so there was a lot of online work that you guys have done. So I remember exactly what you're talking about. Kirsty, what is your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory? Probably, I think this is only because I have photos of it, and this is how I remember it. Probably just like my 2-year-old birthday party, because I've always loved the water, so it was lots of water themed.
Yeah.
So probably that.
Okay, lovely. And obviously that memories were fond memories, because if you can still remember it, it's something good. And then just take us through your support system at home, like your family, brothers or any sisters.
So I have one brother, and then so we only 2 children, me and my brother, and then my support system would mainly be my mother and then my person. So my mother would motivate me, and my person, so they would always like keep me, especially my person, they would always keep me grounded and make sure I'm focused and everything. So that's my biggest support system.
Wow, lovely. And then you've also developed a love for soccer. Do you do any sports, or and which soccer team do you support?
So
don't say Man United, please.
Yeah, so it is Manchester United. It is. I mean, you should just cut them slack. It's not the players' fault. It's just the management. But soccer, I've always loved soccer since small. Street soccer. Has always been. How it starts, everyone plays street soccer, so and then just playing. My brother, his friends, we would play soccer like that would be
Yes. I see I've got people online on our Facebook live stream that's watching us. Guys, just say hi, say hello, so that we know that you are there. And if you can, please share the live with others so that they can also jump on, because we're going to jump into this conversation now of how did she go through a lot to achieve the highest mark in Matric 2025. So stay tuned for that. So Kirsty, and also Apex High, how difficult was it? I mean, from that time till now, I mean, there was a lot of changes. There's also a time where you guys have lost some of the learners, which was also close to you guys. How did you deal with that?
So in terms of so again, rest in peace to Ayaka and Lisa Kanya. They were for Lisa Kanya, he was more on the quiet side, but you always knew he was there, and Ayaka was just the smile.
Yeah.
And so it was me personally, I didn't like they were in my class in grade 8 and 9.
Yeah.
But we weren't that close, so I can't say it hit me that bad. But
Yeah.
it still had some sort of impact just to know that
Yeah.
like fellow students
Yes,
and
yes.
that one's classmates have
Yeah,
passed away.
yeah.
But the journey through Apex I was tough, but I mean, you know, everybody has their struggles. But there was always people, like everyone has their person. I have mine that supported me throughout my journey, and my mother was always there, so it made it easier.
Yeah. Lovely. And then obviously with a Pali like Renata van der Westhuizen, who played a big role. I remember when she called us in to speak to us about the results that were not so excellent. And we had to go home. We had to actually take stock of what's happening, and we had to motivate our children. And I also want to say big ups and big congratulations to two special persons in my life, Jaden Boyson, who plays Carlo in Suidooster, for passing with a bachelor's degree passed, and also my own daughter, Simonique, who also passed with a bachelor's degree pass. So I'm very, very proud of them, and I just want to say well done on a job. I know it was a difficult journey, so well done to the two of you, and to all the matriculants out there who passed, and the ones that didn't make it. Don't give up hope. I know that it might feel that you have lost, but there's still hope. There's still opportunity for you to rewrite some of the subjects, and you can still go through. I know of a lot of people that have just completed their ones online, and today they are successful in jobs which you can do. So don't give up hope. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so let's just go on our Facebook. Edwina Matthews, hi Kirsty, I am watching. Then Nadine Lowe say morning, Nadine Lowe, welcome. Yeah, like I said before, guys, please share the live, and thank you for jumping on it to obviously take part of this conversation. So, Kirsty, when did you realize your passion for academics? I mean, a lot of learners will go. They just go to school because they are basically not forced, but that's part of the structure. You have to complete school and then go to university and then go on. But when did you realize that, like, I wanna grab this and make this the best ever? I mean, like you said, you went through a few difficult, like 10, was it 9 and 10?
Yeah.
And obviously, I mean, look what happened now. You've achieved great results. So just take us through that.
So I don't really have a passion for academics, but the thing is just that I've always been good at it.
Yeah.
But the thing is with that, yes, it was hard, but I would say in grade 10, my marks was probably at its lowest, because at that time, not only did I have pure maths, but also the friends I had also, which was not good influences, and I would say that also affected my marks.
Yeah.
So I know once and like just bad influences.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very
definitely,
common
yeah.
in high school, but
Yeah.
it's the leading cause. But I would say that I met my person, and then slowly from that I changed, and then with that my grades went up also.
Yeah, yeah.
So I won't say that I sacrificed. I'm not gonna lie and say I sacrificed like sleepless nights or anything, because for me it would be the morning, like
Yeah.
just before. But
I think your mother mentioned something like, I think it came naturally.
yeah. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
it's not. It's mainly just like like. If I like just repeat it to myself enough, I can just remember. It's mostly that.
Yeah.
Because I really did not think I would get it, because while I was writing exams, I felt like I probably did the worst out of the whole year. So I really wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, and I mean, with the last awards that we have been at, there was a lot of, I think there was 3 or 4 guys that were leading.
Yeah.
And I really thought it's going to be one of them.
Yeah.
And I was looking like, where are they now? What happened? Because I was like expecting to hear that name, like a Mia or,
Yeah.
I was like expecting it's going to be one of them. But then when I heard your name, I thought, wow, this is something good, eh? Because people, when you're up there, sometimes you become too comfortable. You never know that there's a person below you that's also trying their best to get where you are.
Yeah.
So obviously they're gonna try their best to take you down, and that's what happened. Expect the unexpected.
No, really though.
Okay, so which teachers played a big role in your life or in your career at Apex High?
So teachers, I want to say that my grade 8 and 9 teacher definitely was Van der Merwe. She left after grade 9. It was really sad, but she in grade 8 and 9 definitely was my favorite teacher at the time.
Yeah.
And then I had a bunch of teachers. I want to say a shout out to Masalim. Grade 10, definitely English teacher. Very always there to motivate you, you know. She played a good role. And then Mr. Boyson.
Hey, shout out Mr. Boyson. Mr. Boyson is like the go-to guy at Apex, man.
Yeah,
he's always there, man. He's like
he was the father. So I know because before he left, which he didn't tell us about, but before he left, he told me that just that I could be number 1. So yeah. So
wow.
I wish he was there though.
Yeah.
But Mr. Boyson definitely. Then who else is there? Salim. Ms. Fist is also grade 12, always there, always trying to cheer us on whenever tourism was definitely our favorite period. Definitely stream 3.
And Peyton?
I didn't have Mr. Peyton.
Okay.
So I didn't have drama.
Yeah.
I want to say shout out to Ms. Gold also.
Yeah.
And then other teachers were Ms. Salim, Ms. Arlene also.
And the Pali, definitely.
Pali, definitely. I mean, I only got to know Pali in grade 12, but Pali also after, always there, side motivation.
Yeah.
So that was also,
Yeah, now that's good to know. Okay, guys, so we're going to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We're going to come back and we're going to continue our conversation with Kristy Matthews. So don't go anywhere. I just saw something here. Edwina Matthews is saying congratulations to your daughter. Thank you very much on that. Much appreciated. So we're going to listen to some music, and then when we come back, we'll continue our conversation. This is Radio Eerste River, onze stasie, onze talent en onze mense.
The Butcher's Market. Looking for incredible value? Explore our fantastic range of products here at TPM at Sandbury Square on the corners of Baden Powell Drive and Old 40 Road for your halal meats.
The biggest variety on your number one radio station. The biggest variety on your number one radio station.
Radio Easterrivier.
Radio Easterrivier. Onze stasie, onze talent, onze mense. WhatsApp ons by 064 536 9095. Talk to us, die dang ruk hier.
There we go. Welcome back. I hope you have enjoyed the music. And we are here, and we're still having a conversation with Kristy Matthews. For those who have just joined us now, Kristy is the top achiever of Apex Matrix 2025. So if you have any questions for her, feel free to jump on our Facebook live stream and you can ask any questions. She's obviously willing to answer within content, of course. And then I've just saw some messages coming through on Facebook. Zara Lowe is saying, hi, Kristy. And then Nadine Lowe is saying, listen to the live from afar and sitting with a big smile on my face. So proud of you, Cas. Okay, she's also smiling now. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the interaction on our Facebook live stream. We appreciate your support. If you could please share the live with others so that they can also jump on and join in on this conversation. So, Kirsty, take us through the build-up of 2025 matric, and how did you prepare yourself mentally for the exams?
So the build-up was like grade 11, term 4, hearing that I passed was like, okay, but like everyone says the hardest year is grade 11 because matric is just review with a little bit of more, but yes, that's true, but now it comes to, now you have to remember from when, and it's not even grade 11 work, it's grade 10 work you have to remember. And honestly, I would say most of us didn't take grade 10 seriously.
Yes.
So that was a challenge. Another challenge was the time crunch. You had to be focused because everything was closing in. There was hardly time for revision. And so most of the work you had to, you either, if you weren't following, that was on you, so you had to catch up on it. So even staying absent was like on your, at your own risk, basically.
Yes.
And then term 1 came. Term 1 was very easy, you know. I think almost everyone did good in term 1, you know. And then, but the teachers told us, don't look at your term 1 because it's not, it's going to come down. And then term 2 it, and then it was first full-scale exams of matric, and then it was just it was heavy. Yes. So and then so it was just so that really, and then my marks dropped. Then after that prelims. Then the build up for the prelims, because now if all the teachers is telling you down, and I would especially say English for my class and the D class. Was not nice because our English class, there was literally, we were not taking seriously. The children was definitely going on and everything, and it was a distraction in English, and especially because in I'd say term 2 in my class, the C class, definitely a lot of, like majority of the children failed English, which is didn't fail for the term. So I mean, but at the end of the day, finals, and then everyone passed English. That was good to hear, but it was really stressful because now the pressure is getting a real prelims, now it's external exams. Your teachers didn't set it up. There's no scope. You have no idea. You have to study everything. You can't miss one thing. Like I would study everything, and then there would be one thing, because I'm so certain it's not going to come in, that exact thing came in. That was like, And then prelims was over, and then it was like a breather, but also for not too long. It was short breather, but now after prelims you at home. So now you start relaxing, but now you start letting your guard down. And then once finals come, and then it was just heavy, because none of it, you can't take a risk, you scared, you nervous, and it was just, you sitting by yourself, and it's just,
To be honest with you, Kirsty, I don't know the other parents, but for me, it was very difficult. I was stressing because I'm worried, and I don't want my daughter to repeat a grade and go through another year of this difficulty, you know. And it was for me, now that it's done and it's over, I'm not relaxed. I don't know why it feels like, it's almost like she's still at school. She's still, you know, I can't let my guard down and say it's done, it's over, you know. It's almost feel like it's so unreal, you know. Are they really done with school? You know, like the other day I wanted to wake her up, say, hey, kom, jy moet school toe gaan. Why are you still sleeping? So things like that, it's it feels like it's it's went too quick. It's done, and even if I look at it now, in our years, when you've completed matric, you were matured. You were, you look like an adult.
Yeah.
But nowadays, if you look at it, it's like, how can you send this child out in the world? Huh?
Yeah.
It's weird. But it is what it is at the moment, and I'm grateful that Apex High did so well. I mean, a 97% pass rate. It's one of the best schools in Cape Town, I would say. And I mean, a big shout out to Miss Renata van der Westhuizen for I mean, she left now. But she kept her hand on the school. She kept her hand. She became like a mother to all the learners, and I must say I'm really proud of her achievement. She wanted good results. Yeah. She were aiming for 100%, but I mean 90% is the best. It's the highest it ever been. So. Yeah. I would say big ups and well done to Renata van der Westhuizen for running such a tight ship, and the results speak for itself. Okay, so what was your goal with your marks, or did you not really set a goal, and what do you want to achieve, I mean, going forward?
So I think starting grade 12 itself, I think my goal was just at least 70%.
Yeah.
70%. Honestly, like Pali would tell me, if Pali had to ask me, I would say like 70%, and then, but Pali and like Mr. Boyson would say, why? Like, tell me to aim higher, why not 80, why not 90?
Yes.
But I was just like, 70 is good for me personally. So it was, but like, if I had to look at all 4 reports, and then I would see like term 1 was definitely my best, and then term 2 I came down, and then prelims I came down even more.
Yeah.
So in my head, going on the stats, it's a decline. So I really thought like my finals was gonna be my worst out of the matric.
Yes.
I was probably gonna hopefully I was probably gonna be in the top 10, but probably like 5th or below that, because that was like my realistic expectation, because when I wrote it, I really didn't felt like I didn't, like, this was just like I knew the stuff, but I also didn't know it.
Yeah.
So realistically to me, I thought for finals was gonna be my worst. But my goals was between, like, we always had this sheet in some of our books where we had to, and then I would always think like 60-70%, 75 would be enough for me. That's fine. That's not too bad. An average about 70, that's not bad.
Exactly,
Yeah. So that was always my goals, because at the end of the day, you don't want to aim too high. Also, because like that disappointment, because now you're already stressing, and now you're stressing yourself even more out.
Yeah.
Because you didn't achieve that.
Yeah.
So.
But you know the saying, shoot for the moon. And if you miss, then you at least land between the stars. So that's something that we have to think about. And what percentage did you, for the listeners, did you reach?
I did not see my average. Generally, I didn't see my average, but I would say I got 3 7s, and then so it's 7 subjects, so then 3 7s, and then 4 6s.
Yeah.
So my average would probably be 78, around about. Yeah. 78, I think.
Wow.
Around about.
Yeah. So that's quite a good achievement. I mean, in matric, it's one of the difficult ones, eh? And I mean, like I said, there was learners before you that actually, or with you, that actually did well in the September one.
Yeah.
And you have outshined everyone at the end. So big ups to you for that. And then what is next? What is next for Kristy Matthews in terms of your career?
So, everyone's telling me because of my marks I should go study, but honestly, right now, I really don't want to. Not just because, mostly I don't want to waste that time, especially not knowing what I want to do. So I don't want to waste that time right now just for me, because what's the point I go study something, I don't enjoy it, I don't know what I could do, because it would just be a waste of my time and the waste of wherever I would go study. Because that opportunity could be given to someone else who actually wants it.
Yeah.
Because that's what I feel. And then so right now I'm going to work, find out my passion, what I really enjoy, and then go study that. Because then I know, once I know what I'm passionate about, what I want to study, I'm going to give it my all, and I'm going to enjoy every single second of it.
Lovely.
So that's what I'm going into.
And I think there's a lot of children that's confused at the moment. Their parents are saying do this and do that. I just said I'm not going to get involved. I will let you make your own decisions, and if I see it's the wrong ones, then I'm going to say something. Because you also don't want your child to go on a career path that's not feasible, or something that you know that she's gonna get hurt in. So you don't want your children to go down that route. I just saw now on Facebook that there's a few comments that came through. So Corina Smith Dumini is saying, well done, Kristy. We are all proud of you, sending love from Genadendal. Wow, lovely. And then Salome de Waal say, I'm proud of you, Kristy. Mr. Brendan Fermi, too. I say, morning, Sir Henry and special guest. I'm tuned in. Enjoy the show. Thank you very much, my friend. And then Mr. Darren James say, well done, Kristy. Congratulations from the Xmas team. Or something. Okay. Ek weet nie wat bedoel hy daarmee nie. Okay, then Likaela Fortuin, so proud of you, Kristy. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for from Radio Eerste River for all these comments, and we appreciate the follow and that you guys are here to support Kristy on the journey that she's obviously had from then to now. So we are all proud of her, and this is a story that we need to share to the world. I mean, a lot of our people or a lot of our children, they get great results and they are the best at school, and then it doesn't get mentioned anywhere. I mean, back in the days, newspapers would have been all over the school because they want to know who's the top achiever. That doesn't happen anymore. So that's a big concern. So that's why we are celebrating our obviously this is great results, and we want to celebrate it with the learners or who scored great marks. So big ups to everyone out there that's just made a huge success of their career. So Kristy, where can people follow you on social media? There's obviously people that's going to ask now, where can we follow you?
So this is actually going to be, I want to say, not controversial, but I don't really
do social media.
Yeah. It would be weird because I'm young, everyone my age would be on social media, but I'm not really a social media person. It's just
and I can understand why, because that's a lot of distraction. Even if you have to study now, there's TikTok popping up now, you quickly want to go in there, and when you check and check and check, at the end of the day, you have spent a half an hour just being on TikTok where you could have studied. You understand? So that's something that I think everybody should look at. Let's just go here again. Hi, the guys are coming up now. Davida Swanepoel, well done, Kirsty. Jasmine Thompson, congratulations, my dear, you did good. And then Zara Lowe saying, love the Helen, so proud. Love from Ireland. So proud. And then Scott Albert say, we proud of you, Kirsty. And then Chantel Olaine say, congrats, Kirsty, from Pick and Pay Sainsbury Square. Your mum is so proud of you. Thank you, Chantel, for that. Much appreciated. Okay, guys, so we have almost come to the end of the show. So, Kirsty, I would like you to encourage somebody, maybe a matric learner that didn't pass and is going through a difficult time at the moment. What would you say to a person like that?
So what I want to say is, the main thing I'm going to say is, if you did not do so well or you did not make it, I know you do not want to hear from the person who did the best, because it's like, why are you telling me? Like, so I'm not going to say, like everyone says, this doesn't help, but for me, and I probably have no place to say it, but it's not the end of the world. And at the end this was my mindset from the beginning. At the end of the day, are you really gonna let a piece of paper define the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, this is just what the government wants of you, but it doesn't define you as a person. It doesn't define your worth, and it doesn't define your capabilities, because maybe academics isn't your strong suit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there will always be someone better than you. There will always be someone that's not as good as you, but you will always be good at something.
Yes, exactly.
So if you want to try again, by all means try again, and you know you're going to put in your best. If you don't and you want to take your own path, that's on you, and just know that that it's not the end of the world, and that you really shouldn't just like let a piece of paper define you at the end of the day.
Exactly. And I mean, you are not alone. There's a lot of people that's going through the same that you are going through, and they just keeping their heads up and they moving forward. So don't let a stumble block in your life determine your end result. I mean, there's a lot that you can do. If I just take on my life now, I wasn't good at school, but I made something out of nothing. I mean, my career where I am now, being a hotel manager, it wasn't easy. I had to start at the bottom. I got the opportunity to go and work overseas. I mean, coming from a small town called Tozerova, I mean, what would people think that, how are you going to, you're going to Cape Town, what are you going to do there? There's no, you didn't even had good marks at school. But if I look back I didn't think I would, even myself, I didn't think I would get where I am today. But if you start believing in yourself, you need to believe in yourself, and you need to set certain goals for you. Once you set that goals, it will become easy, because there's a target that you are chasing, and complete that task that you want to complete in a certain time. Give yourself a time frame and say, in 3 months from now, I want to do that. If you start setting out that goals for you, and you achieve it, then you're going to be proud of yourself, because, I mean, you have actually worked hard to achieve it. So I want to wish you all the best. I know that you're going to make the right choices. You are bright enough to obviously go out there. There's a lot of challenges, and this world is cruel out there. So whatever decision you make sure that it is the right one that you're taking on. And I want to say thank you to your mother for allowing the interview, and also to you. And she can be a proud mom, because you are the number one at Apex Hi. Can you believe it? It sounds good, ne?
It sounds good, but it's really still don't believe it.
Yeah. Okay, then laat ons gou kyk hier so. Christopher Flores is saying, congrats, Kirsty, Uncle Christopher Flores. And then Scott Albert say, love you, Kirsty. Auntie Lev is proud of you. So thank you very, very much to everyone that tuned in. We appreciate the support and love and everything for Kirsty. We are now at the end of the show. I would like Kirsty to give shout outs to everyone out there that you want to give a shout out to.
So I just want to give a shout out to my family out in Ireland, Ella, Nadine, and Zara them. And then I want to give a shout out to my teachers at Apex, my mom, and everyone else who supported me. And last of all, I just want to give a shout out to my person. Thank you very much.
My person, you know who you are, ne? You got your shout out, so. Okay, Kirsty, thank you very much, and all the best from Radio East River. If you want to come back here one day for interview again, when you're sitting up there, you know, maybe CEO of a company, you want us to interview again, by all means, you're always welcome here. Okay, so guys, that's all we have time for today. So thank you very much for tuning in to the leading internet radio station, a station that created a platform for our people, because our people's talent need to be recognized, and we are giving that platform to our people and our communities. So I want to wish you a beautiful and lovely day further, weekend. If you're out there, be safe on the roads, guys, and tune into the leading internet radio station, which bring you more shows after this locally. Lekker, we're getting Socky Joel still coming up. So guys, stay tuned to Radio East River, because we support local, and I need you guys to support us. So from us at Radio East River, have a lovely weekend. So this is Radio East River, onze stasie, onze talent en onze mense. Ons groet tot de volgende keer. Bye bye.
Radio East River, our station, our talent, and our people.